Down the baseline. Oh, and he just blew the layup. Thought he got clipped. Harden on Lowry. Lets him go.
Yeah, Lowry knew better than to try to get that for the Rockets.
Damari Carroll, Kyle Lowry, Patrick Patterson, and Nick Nurse, the former head coach of the Rockets D-League affiliate, the Rio Grande Valley Vipers, on the staff here in Toronto.
Thus far from the Rockets off of the turnovers. Decker on the court. And the and one. A tough play, and Harden heads to the free throw line.
Harden, nice job by DeRozan, I thought, avoiding the body contact and foul.
Show these guys the adjustments that they need to make to get the Raptors pick and roll cover.
Harden, again.
Too strong.
Harden spinning around, and the shot is good. And James Harden and the Rockets on a 7-0 run.
Harden looking for a second straight. And friendly bounce.
Now keep going to that on that side.
Harden. And one.
Playing it the same way. Nogueira was playing it the same way as Valanciunas is playing.
Here's Harden. The three, and it's good.
On Carroll. Shot clock is winding down. Comes into the paint, gets to the rim.
Well, you know James wants to go left.
Harden. Goaltending. Took it right at Patterson. DeRozan came late. Harden over Carroll. Got it! Big time shot for the beer.
Henry Ellenson takes the shot. Harden, nice pass.
The high pick and roll is unstoppable.
Yeah, the Rockets don't have any more practice days scheduled, so these guys want to play in the games to stay sharp.
And you guys go to Sacramento tomorrow, and then there with a slam. Troy Williams has got rockets in his rear end. Look at that.
Beautiful executed play.
A miss, and Ariza with a rebound. Here come the Rockets again, picking up the tempo. Harden stops, fires, hits. Harden steps back. Beautiful. Hardly ever misses that shot.
Guys who compete continuously.
Harden back out into the corner, and he hits his third three of the game. Harden stops again for three. James Harden finding the target. Rio Grande is playing around the NBA Developmental League. Harden turns, fires, and hits again. He's warming it up. His daddy is on the bench as an assistant coach for Detroit. Tim Harden. Yeah, Hardaway had a great game against the Rockets in Detroit. There's Troy Williams again. Up another three. This one just grazes the iron. 3:10 and counting left to play in the game. Harden sets, fires, hits. Another cold-blooded three. Johnson will try to stay with Harden. Harden gets the dribble again. Puts up the three, and he hits it again. Right in the face of Stanley Johnson. Harden turns the corner, lays it up with the alley-oop to Montrezl Harrell.
Shot clock at 7. Harden gets by Harris. Throws the lob, and this time Capella with both hands caught it and bent the rim. Comes down with it. Harden on the move. So much pressure he puts on opposing defenses with that big rolling with him.
Shot rather than draw the foul.
And then Harden picks the pocket of Barton. It's a foot race, 1-on-2. Harden scores and gets fouled by Plumlee. How about that? Round pick, 15th overall this past season. Harden, nobody home, as if the Red Sea had parted.
You can shoot. You are very valuable in today's NBA.
And then Anderson gets spilled, draws the foul, and Barton is hurt. Out high, shot clock already into single digits. Rockets a little bit discombobulated on this possession, and so James Harden takes that discombobulation and turns it on its ear. Harden gonna post up. Gonna fade and fire along the baseline and knocks down the jumper. Considering coming back to Denver for one day, but then they realized the long drive from, basically where everybody lives to the airport, which was one of the longest in the league. So the Rockets with a slim lead despite just 2 made threes, had one more than that. Harden Euro steps, comes on the other side and scores. Just magnificent. Final 5 seconds of the quarter. Harden is swarmed. Harden will get it up over the rookie, and he knocks it down to beat the buzzer. So a really good one. 2-point game. Rockets with the lead in the ball. And Harden with the floater coming out of the timeout.
Let it fly.
Harden lets it fly. This time he takes his man off the dribble and lays it up and in easily.
Lap every time to play some great defense for the Rockets.
Harden, the running, sweeping hook. I'm not sure we've seen that much of it all this season. Nearly a turnover. Shot clock down to 6. Got Harden on Davis, all-star versus all-star. And Harden knocks down the triple, his first of the game, a much-needed basket for Houston. It's a non-call, so the Rockets now trail by 21. Got to get back to the game somehow, and that's one way.
That is the way right there.
Harden looking to get the 3 back and does. His third. Harden right at Davis, switches to the left hand, used his body to shield the defender and scored.
A little bit. He knew he had to get it up quick. Montrezl Harrell still really in the play, and he just missed it.
Harden. That was a drive-by, wasn't it?
That's 20 now for Holiday. He's having a good game.
11 in the quarter. Harden hits the 3. Haven't seen former Rocket Donatas Motiejunas at all here tonight, but that's become the norm here in New Orleans. Another Euro step for Harden.
They liked it again on the replay, too.
Teardrop for Harden. 30. Just giving the ball every time down. Double on Lou. Harden went off the 3-point line, and New Orleans is fine with that. Harden again to the rim. And one. Towns doubled, threw it away. Harden doesn't have numbers, does not care.
Doesn't need them.
Harden, the floater. Harden into the paint, right to the rim on Bjelica.
Need a little bit more of that from James.
Harden, floater, drills it.
And then they get the ball to start the quarter.
Right. The Bulls will get it first to start the 4th for what it's worth, but just like that, Houston has the lead. James Harden.
Harden steps back, freeing himself up, and tickles the twine.
Enough.
Towns point blank. Brewer with the rejection and the volleyball spike to boot. Harden Euro steps by Wiggins. That was just straight dirty. Gets back down 10. Harden takes it right at Towns. Harden gets by Wiggins, switches to the left, and still scores around Towns. Harden steps back.
That's
33.
Nasty. That's nasty.
And obviously the Rockets can be susceptible to turnovers. Harden crossing over into the paint.
That's a good example there of James.
As he was there, 35% from 3 this year. Last year shot 42%, and James Harden knocked down the 3 and then sort of gave it a lookie.
Collins denied. Here comes the Beard in transition. Pull up 3. You cannot drop your arms at all with Harden. Harden at the shot clock buzzer. Wow.
Jeff Teague is in Minnesota, and Kyle Korver was traded last year to the Cavaliers. And of course, they signed Dwight and shipped him to Charlotte. James Harden just continues the three spree for Houston.
Of course, it trickles down to youth basketball. They emulate these guys, and they want to do what the big leaguers do as Harden drops this one in. And I wonder sometimes, guys,
Have to learn how to develop that killer instinct. They have to put this game away.
Harden for three. He's trying. 24 now for the Beard, because it seems like Matty's handled himself with class and professionalism, but he's under a lot of pressure.
Let's don't jump on the kid, but let's jump on his dad. His dad is not helping him at all.
Harden hesitated and still knocked it down.
They've got to step up. Yeah, along with TJ Warren. I mean, I expect TJ to have a good offensive game.
There at both ends makes it 15-3 Rockets. Rockets going for their fourth straight win off the turnover. The run out. Harden for three.
You can make them pay.
Harden from a knocks it down from downtown. Capella with his first third-team foul on the Rockets. Suns in a penalty. Harden with a man in his face.
Stays away from it in his defense. But there's an example when he tries that, it doesn't look good.
Harden again. He was already running back before he released it, a la Steph Curry.
I'm waiting on you to call my name out sometime.
Here's Harden from two. A deep two for James. Yeah, he can do that too. Even though the Suns are undermanned, played last night. Here's a deep three by Harden. It's like a layup, and then he does the shimmy shake. On case. But he's still in jail. Here's Brewer. Not LeBron, the lawyer. Jays. LB with 12 off the bench.
After the game, and he reiterated yesterday that he's coming to play tonight.
Ben doing a good job on that drive, sliding his feet. Ariza looking for the foul, none there.
It was a wild shot by Ariza. Had to sit out a couple of games with a sore foot. Good play by Harden on the steal. He read the mail. Simmons trying to pass it. Now he bucks Simmons off. Says, I know I'm not 6'10". Count the basket. And he draws the foul. Harden with a three.
And that pace that we're talking about, the Rockets are currently ranked at number 23.
Houston right now unveiling a 10-2 run. The Wawa Cabarrot working over Harden, and James Harden coming up with a piece of the rock. Now Covington trying to deal with him.
In the backcourt now with Harden to start the second half. Rhino stays in the game. Ariza is standing in the corner, but Harden decides I'll take it on my own this time.
Okay, it's not completely all going against me tonight.
Robert, by the way, third in the NBA in catch and shoot points per game. Second straight, he's got 14. Sixers by a dozen.
Nice hard drive, the drop step, and the baby jump post. Dario looking nice.
Then got to play. As broadcasters, you know, we can talk about it, but getting out there on the court is another thing.
Harden with a three.
What a terrific stretch shooting. Last couple of games, a bit off the mark, misses that one. Here's Harden. Finds the paint, finds the bucket. And OKC has scattered themselves after the bad start. Oh! Harden throws it down!
Harden, on every pick and roll situation, I would force him to his right.
If you were playing against James Harden, we wouldn't send a pick and roll. It'd just be straight up ISO. Those guys making plays. I think that has something to do with it. Weapons all around the floor. Harden way downtown. His first three-pointer and the seventh for the Rockets. They're up 16. Antony, 50 wins. Second best record in franchise history as Harden gets inside through 72 games. The only year they had more wins after 72 games was the year they won the title in '94.
Throwing it down into the low post to Dwight Howard, who's an inefficient post player.
Harden drives high off the glass, banks it home. Robertson cuts and misses a layup. Harden downtown. Oh! At
the buzzer!
Defensive plays.
Harden gets to the basket, layup, banks it home, found the angle. He's down though.
Harden and James offered no resistance at all.
Harden into the paint and right there went around the Laker defense right to the rim and scores.
You beat up on him.
And Julius Randle all of a sudden 3 happy the last few games. He misses that one. Harden 2 big steps and with the offhand scores around Zubac.
Clear. Reminded me of an early Pat Beverly. He'd get right in your face. There's a 3-pointer.
Points a game and shooting 24%. Another turnover.
Yeah, the pass was the right idea by D'Angelo, but he wound up to make the pass. And Trevor Ariza is too good of a weak side defender not to be able to read that.
And Lou Williams controls the board. We've got 2.5 to play here in the first half. A shake and bake by Harden, and in he goes. So good as yet to the basket. One of the best ever.
Yeah, I mean, he's just very, very talented.
That hit Nene. Was it in the head or the shoulder? Doesn't matter. Ricochet. And Harden picks up the garbage himself. It's a very unfortunate sequence for the Lakers.
Well, Harden will get a basket and another rebound on that play.
Believe me, if you're Mike D'Antoni and his staff, you're not going to overreact to Ba Mute making those shots. There's no disrespect to him, but you're not going to overreact.
Harden knocks down the 3.
But give him credit. It was pressure, saying he's in the league as James Harden was a spectacular move because of his father.
Scoring affairs. Harden to the basket.
Harden owned it. He didn't blame it on anybody else. He didn't blame it on Dwight Howard. He said they both were responsible as he knocks down the shot. Didn't blame it on the situation and his crew.
That's that reaching where you get yourself in trouble. Harden gets past him, drives, and finishes. Just at his own pace. He's done this year. Harden. Again, James Harden with his 3rd 3-pointer. Fights to get the rebound. Harden way downtown. Puts it in. James Harden with his 4th 3-pointer.